All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan. Let me just start that again. I know, isn't this great? Isn't this just so great? All right. All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 308 of this great and wonderful podcast I do by myself, in a room by myself, probably just for myself. What's up? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Swell. Salutations. Que pasa? So, like I said, this is episode 308. Sorry. I haven't done one of those in a while. That's great. That's wonderful. Those are always so gross to hear. But, I hope you're doing well. What's going on? I'm hunkering down. It is Thursday at 7:40 p.m. in the afternoon. Went and got groceries. Spent about $85 on groceries because apparently there's gonna be a storm coming. Friday night. Luckily, I'm very lucky that I don't have to work weekends, so I'm not really too worried about having to go out in the storm, because I'm not going to go out in the storm or anything like that. But it is, so apparently it's supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think we're going to get I think we're supposed to get 8 inches of snow, something around that nature. So I'll have to pick up some boots tomorrow, so I have them. So yeah, I just need to have something so I can be able to walk around out in the snow and shovel the driveway, you know. But yeah, it's just I don't like I guess it's not that terrible. It could be worse. It'd be worse if I had to work, but I don't have to work, so. And even if I had to, the only time I've ever had to call off, the only time I've ever called off for work, ever, has been for snow. And it was so funny because I was like, I called. I was like, hey, I'm not going to come in. It's just too dangerous. I tried going and I'm like, I just couldn't do it. I'm not going to risk it. It's not worth me losing it. And they're like, okay. And then they called me back, no joke, like 2 hours later. They're like, hey, like when it stops snowing, would you want to be able to come in then and work maybe 6 hours? I'm like, fuck you. No, I'm not going to come in and work. And I told you, I'm going to use a personal day. That's it. It's like, what's the point of having this shit? It's so funny because my job's a fucking assholes like that. It's like, what's the point of even having the ability to have or able to use what's the point of being able to use personal days or have personal days at a job? Because I work a full-time, I work a job full-time, 40 hours. I get paid vacation benefits, so it's like, what's the point of having this stuff if I can't use them? That's the whole point of using it. I was just so fucking furious with them. I'm like, no, guys, I don't care. I told you. That's the thing. When do I ever call off? I never call off. This is the one time I'm calling off. Okay? The one time I'm calling off. Relax. All right, we're good. It's just wild. It's just super fucking wild to me. I guess that twice I did that in a job I've done that before, and the only time it's always been because of the snow. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck around in this weather. It's just no. But yeah, so I've been here. You can tell that I still have that same background as I did last episode. The reason behind it is because I'm still working on all the stuff back here. And what's so great is that I was like, man, I really wish I could have a weekend, a full 3 days to be able to work on it, or 2.5 days. Because I get off work at 2, I'll get home at 4. around at 4 time. Then I can have the whole afternoon, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do something. And so I think this weekend's going to be the weekend I'm going to get to do that. So all of it's going to finally get done. The last bit of it. And the only thing that's crazy is I have to, because, I don't know if I told you guys, I'm going to switch all over to lights that have power, battery powers. It's just going to fucking cost a good amount of money to do it. But it's just, in the long run, I think it's going to be more usable, more friendly. Especially for like up and go filming. Just one of those things. It's just, it's what we do. It's what we do here at the, Tinoco Productions. So it's just, jeez, yeah. So I guess I should probably look at the stuff that I have written down. What should I talk about? Nothing's really happened that crazy in my life lately. Let's see here. Just things that have annoyed me, I guess, really. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand this. So, going into a sauna, I used to think it's weird. There's 2 things that annoyed the shit out of me in the sauna. There used to be 3, but I don't really experience the 3rd one anymore. So I guess we should start with that one. People exercising or doing jumping jacks, that used to annoy the living shit out of me. Watching people do that, it's like, dude, you just don't have to do anything. Like, because the whole point of like a sauna, it's like you can just sit there and it's equivalent of like doing like 20 minutes of cardio. So it's like, guys, just relax, just sit here. This is gonna be painful in about 4 minutes if you really sit down and just think about it, because you're about to start boiling here in a second. And so there's that, but I don't really experience that anymore. And that was mostly out in California, mostly everywhere but the Midwest, because Midwest hasn't really discovered the real great benefits of the sauna. One of the other two things is when people they talk on the phone in the sauna, because it's a small little room and it's all wood and it echoes, and like there's usually like 4 or 5 people in it. It's like, why would you want to do this? Why would you want to talk on the phone in the sauna when all these people are around? Like, it just like, no, just put your earphones in, sit there, be miserable for a little bit. It's great. I love it. I love the sauna. But there is always a point. Eventually, it's like, oh my god. Are we gonna get through this? Hope I get through this. I hope I can get through this. So it's like, geez, y'all, come on, let's relax. So there's that, and then the thing that grosses me out and is just the weirdest thing in the world is people who take a shirt they were wearing, then they sweated through it in the sauna, and then they take it off and they hang it on. I don't know if your sauna has it, but my sauna has the heater, and then it has like a wooden thing to cover a wooden guard, just so you can't, like, if you trip and fall, like, at least so you can have something like to run into or like to hit instead of just hitting the heater, that kind of thing. But the thing is, like, they'll hang their clothes up on that, and they'll go and they'll change, take a shower and change and do all that stuff, and come back and grab it. And I'm like, that is fucking gross. That's fucking gross. Don't do that. Don't be that human. Think about that. Think about what you're doing. Why do you think it's appropriate to take your wet shirt and leave it in a room full of strangers and let it bake in the room that they're baking in, so everything that you have sweated out of your body can just evaporate into the air that we're gonna sniff? It's like, it's gross. It's just fucking incredibly gross. And you're incredible asshole. You're an asshole and insensitive. and you should be punished by never being able to go into the sauna. It's not a good time. All right, guys. I don't know. I guess we'll talk a little bit more. It's just so off. Yeah, those are like the two things. Oh, Nevada. So back in the day, Nevada used to have a horn because when the white people came in and invaded a lot of the Nevada cities and kicked out a lot of the Native Americans, they would allow the Native Americans to come in and work in the towns, and then there was this horn that blew, and it let them know that, hey, you gotta get the fuck out of town, get the fuck out of here, because now only the white people. I should look that up. Let's do a little bit of research on that one because that's hilarious. Well, do you guys know Chris Daltrey? He got blackout tattooed on his whole arm. And I don't know why I read that today, but that's been sitting in my head. I hate that because I have this light that's coming from here, and then I have nothing over here. So my eyes are just completely blacked out, and it's pretty gross. Nevada horn Native Americans. The desert bighorn sheep. These Native officials, animals indigenous held to. The bighorn sheep. Oh, it's the Indian tribe. To leave land. To leave land. To leave. Have you ever typed something on your phone and then you looked up wow, that was not. That wasn't anywhere close to what I was trying to type. Operated on shutdown city within 5 established in 1922 that warned Native Americans to leave the city limits. Okay, yeah. So Midden, Nevada operated as a sundown town with a 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. siren established in 1921. Think about that. That was over 100 years ago. That was like a person and a half ago. Think about that. So if a human lives 100, someone was born and lived 100 years, let's just say, and then someone else was born after that, that was basically a person, and then a newborn. Isn't that wild to think about it like that? Because it's 2020, it's 2026. The person is 105 years old. That's 105 years ago. It's wild. Established in 1921 that warned Native Americans to leave city limits or face violence. A practice rooted in a 1917 through 1974. Okay. Ordinance followed by Washoe Tide members. The Native legislative passed SB 391 to ban this, and the sirens were finally silenced. But it took to 1974, so that means that we had... What happened? We had gone to the moon, allegedly. That's another thing. I actually really don't care. If we did, we did. If we didn't, I don't care. I'm just... it's so funny? We're the only country that teaches people. Is that true? Are we the only country that teaches that we... Let's look that up. Is America the only country to teach moon landing? Yes, United States is the only country that has successfully landed its human on the moon. No. Is America the only country to teach moon landing Do other countries talk about the moon landing? Teach. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, so I guess probably with that, guys, we should probably watch video of the week. You guys want to do that? This one's pretty good. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here's what I eat in a day as a 24-year-old in Brooklyn. Okay, so I started out the morning having some yogurt.
Oh my god! My sheets. Okay. It's okay. Oh my god! Why do you have so many water bottles? Yeah, because I get thirsty at night, but there's a caterpillar. They're everywhere, though. No, can you kill it? Can you kill it? Okay. Where is it? Oh my god! Don't open the window. It's just like it's gonna come back to get me. No, you guys are the worst roommates ever. You don't respect me. You don't respect my fear. I really don't want. We're gonna let you deal with this. Guys, I want to start over. I want to be a little baby girl. I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a baby girl. Oh, I want to be a tiny. I want to be a little toddler.
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
What's funny is I want to do videos like that. I just don't want to drag them out as much at the very end. Like, it was great up until the very end where it kind of dragged out a little bit. Kind of had, you got your point across. But, yeah. Oh, God, I love that. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I thought that was so funny. But yeah, that was video of the week, guys. So it was a toss-up between that and this one. And the only reason why I didn't, because I found this one very late. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll just kind of like, this is like video of the week. This is like, there's like kind of like a tie this week a little bit. So this video, this next one is hilarious to me because it took me a while to find it. And what's so funny is it looks like the guy who's doing this video looks like the guy who gives me mushrooms at the gym. So I would sit in the sauna and full circle with this whole sauna stuff. And I just started talking to this guy about Bigfoot one day. And eventually he just started giving me mushrooms. I never asked once for them. He just started coming and giving them to me. And haven't, like, that I saw him, that I didn't see him for a long time. Like, for like a year. And then I just saw him again, like, maybe like 2-3 months ago. But hilarious. So funny. But all right, here we go. I love this song. It's hilarious.
Chinese girlfriend, you took your love away from me and went back to China. Chinese girlfriend, wait, we'll never be together. Guy.
Chinese girlfriend. That's why I think the title should be Chinese girlfriend. Chinese girlfriend. But yeah, I oh my god. And then when I heard that song and I loved it, I thought it was so funny, and I lost it and I couldn't find it, and I just recently found it. Oh my god. All right, Here's another video. Here we go.
If you're interested in cheap candy, it begins with Jolly Rancher or Lemon Heads. I'm not crazy about Jolly Rancher, but I've gotten used to Lemon Heads over the years. I kind of like them and have them on a regular basis.
I don't like lemon heads at all. I think lemon heads are gross. Why do I like Jolly Ranchers? I don't understand why anyone doesn't like a Jolly Rancher. It's pretty easy. It's delicious. They all taste great. You know what? So we got this big girl at my job, and you know what? And she does like all like the payroll and shit. And she has this big bowl every day. She always has it full of fucking candy. It's great. And you can just walk by and grab a little bit of candy. And you know what I have grown, you know what's grown on to me? Grape Jolly Ranchers. They're probably my favorite flavor now. I feel like I slept on them all growing up. And I only eat like strawberry and cherry. And I never explored anything. And this is probably one of the one things my ex-girlfriend always talked to me about. How I never explored when it came to food. But I'm like, why? Seems like a fruitless endeavor, no pun intended. So, not my thing. I remember like once, she's like, we went to Texas, we went to Austin with her and her friends, and we didn't do shit there other than just go to different bars, and they would drink, and then we would go and eat someplace, and they'd go and drink some other place, and what's so crazy is like when I was with her, I don't mind drinking. You see me, I have been drinking a beer this whole time. I never mind drinking. That's not the thing. I never drank around her and her friends because I was always scared. I've never said this out loud. I was so scared. I've just said it to myself like 1,000,002 times. Because I'd always be like, don't drink, John. Don't drink. Just don't drink. Just don't drink. Don't drink. But I was always super scared I was going to get drunk and say something really fucking mean to one of her friends. And then I didn't want to deal with that. Because and I've never said this out loud, hated her friends. I didn't hate them like as a person. I hated the the friendship thing. Because it was so fucking boring. It was just boring as fuck. Because all they ever did was just get drunk and then eat and then drink after they eat and then drink and then eat some more and then drink some more. That's all they did. And it's like, and I'd be like, hey, why don't we go to like a museum? And they'd be like, this is fucking stupid. And this, you know something that really pissed me the fuck off? You know something that really pissed me and this was there at the end. And then I know she did this on fucking purpose just to fucking spite me. She thought museums were boring as fuck. I loved them. I love museums so fucking much. We were in Baltimore for Christmas one year for her family because that's where she was from. We went to this museum, and I really wanted to go to because it had like 1880 water art paintings, and just was like, oh, this fucking like I want to look at these things. This seems cool. And like they're Spanish, but I'm like whatever the Spanish part of it. But like Spain actually has some pretty good art. They have really, really, really good art. In my opinion, the 17th century, 16th century has some pretty good shit. Anyway. And I could tell she just fucking hated that. She hated doing that shit. She hated that. She hated anything golf related. And the only reason why I got into golf was her fucking family. And so, but like, she's like, yeah, like when we were there, like we went to this museum. I was like, oh, you went to a museum, huh? Cool. You didn't just fucking drink like fucking assholes. It's like, why would you want to go? We could just stayed in Kansas City and did that shit. Like, that was so fucking stupid to me. Like, I was so pissed we spent that money. I shouldn't have cared because we were a couple. Couples don't care. It doesn't matter. Oh, God, it pissed me the fuck off. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's probably one of the reasons why I don't have relationships. Because things like that piss me off. It shouldn't piss me off. It shouldn't piss me off, but it does. it's just so fucking annoying to me. This is the world I live in. All right, so let's watch another video. Here we go. Oh, I love this one. Here we go. I just think it's crazy. Thinking about like that being like, you just have these cheeks that can expand out to here. You're like, what the fuck is that shit? That's crazy. All right, here we go. Here's 1, 2. That's 2. This is number 3. Oh, I love this one. All right, here we go. Actually, I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna cut that one because I'm too scared of copyright. We'll just go to this one. We'll cut this one. I'll go to this one. Here we go. I feel like this is me because my hair's so thick that when I put product in, I feel like I'm just like, oh. But I have discovered lately, like I can do it dry and it's actually not that bad. If I do like pomade and then I do like a leave-in like curling cream, if I do those things, if I do the curling cream first, it doesn't work as good. But if I do the pomade and get it all like going, and then I put it in, it's rock and rolling, bro. It's rock and rolling. But isn't that fucking gross? That's so goddamn gross. Oh man. Alright. Here is the next video.
Try buying your shoes in the afternoon after your feet are a bit swollen so you get a little bit of feel about what the proper fit might have to be for you to get the right and proper shoe.
You know what's funny is like, you guys might laugh and be like, why in the fuck are you showing me that video? But the thing is, like, I think about that guy when I buy shoes now. I've seen this video like thousands of times, like it's like, and every time I've seen it, and then every time I go buy a pair of shoes, I always think of him. I'm like, yep, I should do it at a little bit of later time in the afternoon, so my feet's a little bit swollen, so I can really get a true feel of the shoe I need to get. That's what you need to do sometimes, guys. Just remember that. Remember that. Alright, here we go on the next video. This one's actually kind of funny, I think, kind of.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and I'm the district manager at this Taco Bell location. And this is a message to the group of teen boys who keep trying to set our building on fire. You call yourselves by many names. Nacho Average Arsonists. Doritos Locos Tacos Muertos. Boo Hoo Blast. Taco Alarm Bell. Chalup Punishment. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Will kill ya. Charred Shell Taco. Quesary Total Destruction. Sodom and Gomorrah. Cinco de Ono. I'm burning up for two baby and die moss. I need you to stop doing this. Can you please stop?
Little long, yes, right? Little long, yeah, I can admit that. But guys, I think that's it. I think that's it of this episode. That's all I got. That's all I got left. That's all I have. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys do well. Hope you guys stay safe with this weather that is coming. If you are going to be affected by it, live moss, okay? All right. Well, I mean, that's it. That's all I got. All right. Well, good night.